Good evening. Good evening. This thank you for all you have done. Thank you for a subscription. Thank you for attending the videos, or thank you for attending the classes rather, and thank you for watching the recorded video. Today is definitely going to be the end of the training. Today is definitely going to be the end of the training. I told everyone yesterday that it is not the end in total. There's an advanced class that is coming up, and that class will be taking place from 18th of April, and it will end exactly 2nd of May. I said that advanced class will start from 18th of April and it will end 2nd of May. Now, in that advanced class, what are you learning? You are learning a whole lot about Forex. So, let's see what we have for today. Let's see what we have for today. I'm sure my screen is being shown. For today, we are going to look at my fxbook.com. We're going to go into investing.com. We'll look into Forex Factory. And at last, we'll look into support and resistance. You see that block? I will talk about that in the advanced class. So let's start. Let's start my fxbook.com. Coming to my screen, I'll just type my fxbook.com. My fxbook.com is a tool or a website you use to make analysis in the forex market. And you can also use it to calculate the number of pips you can manage in the market. So when you go to myfxbook.com, the first place you should check is you go to home. Go to forex calculator, then click on position size calculator. Once you click on position size calculator, this page opens up. So once this appears, now what exactly is this place used for? This place is majorly used to manage the money you have in the forex market. Now let me talk about this. Let's say for instance, you come to this place, you want the currency pair you want, is actually around here. Let's say I want to go with GPP USD. Or let me go with AUD card. Let's say the size of my account is $5,000, or let me make it $10,000 this time. I use $5,000 very well. Then, coming to that, let's say I want to risk only 3% of this account. Keep stop loss 50. I calculate. At the bottom, 3% of $10,000 is $300. And the unit is 80,147, and the lot size is 0.8. Are you saying this? So in other words, class, if we do our quick mathematics, you will see that 3% is 3 over 100 times 10,000. These zeros cancel zeros. So this is what? $300. So this $300 is either you win this $300 or you lose this $300. But one thing I can tell you is that if you win this $300, your total balance will be 300. It will be 10,300. But if you lose that amount, if you lose that amount, your total balance will be 9,700. How do you think? 9,700. So that is what question size calculator means. It can be used to calculate how much you want to manage in the forex market. What else can you do with this? You can check the news. Go to home, click on economic calendar. Can you see this? This is the news. Then you have the date, the time left, event, which is the news, impact, previous, consensus, and actual. Like I said to you before, I promise you that I'll do some deeper things in today's class. So I need you all to pay attention to what I want to do. It's very important. So in this place, what we'll do is, let me start with the date. The date is actually the time in which the news comes in. Then these are the news. For instance, if you click on this China news, house policy, blah, 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 blah. When comparing year over year challenges in house prices in social media, major city, read the news. Like somebody like me, I'm not a news person, but since when I started trading, I have to read and to understand what the news is saying. You can see, even the latest release, it has previous, it has consensus, it has actual. This is not even where I'm going to. There's something I want to show you. Impact. You will see that for impact, there's low, there's medium, and there's high. I repeat, there's low, there's medium, and there's high. So what you do here is don't neglect, leave this low and medium. Those low and medium is an indication that there is no big event happening in those cases. Where your point of concentration should be is exactly on the high. Let's check this high. Look at this euro. This one doesn't really give me what I want. Oh, these are even, okay, no wonder. These are the news that are coming up in 2 days. Are you saying this? Oh, sorry. There's something else to get to. Oh, yesterday. Thank God. Let me talk about what happened yesterday. The past events. Oh, there are no scheduled events. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, let me show you with what is going to happen. For instance, let's say you want to even use the news to trade the market. Let's say you want to use the news to trade the market. The first thing you do is go to home, economic calendar, then oh, thank God the news are out. Now let me say something quickly. Let's go to I. Let me use this. China, blah 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 blah. Now listen carefully. The reason why we are not seeing any actual situation is these are the news that will occur in 2 days' time. Are you with me? So the best thing to do is whenever you have I situations, come here. This China news, you can read the news. Okay? For the I, check here. This is 3.5, which is previous. Then consensus is 4.5. Then at the actual, when the market starts reading, at the actual, you will probably have something like maybe 4.9. Are you seeing it? The actual is actually this one under 4.9. So what actual means is whenever the actual is greater than the previous, I repeat, whenever this actual value that appears here in 2 days' time is greater than the previous, that is an indication that you should enter this market as a buy. Let me repeat myself. When the actual year is greater than the previous, that's an indication here that you should enter this market as a buy. But when this, assuming this previous, this actual year is less than this previous, I repeat, assuming this actual that will appear here on Monday is less than this previous, what do? You enter that market as a sell. Let me repeat myself. If the actual which appears on Monday is greater than the previous, you enter this market as a buy. If this one is less than, you enter this market as a sell. You might be wondering, how can I enter the market and how can I profit in 2 ways? Let's look at this US news. Let's say this news here was, the actual year was 1.20 M, meaning you should enter USD as a sell. What you do here is, Mr. Gospel said that USD should go for a sell. You come here, since USD should go for a sell, you come here and let me change my marker. Say USD card. That's what I was teaching base and close currency 2 days ago. You can see USD is here. It means that this market will go for a sell. Why? Because USD is actually on a sell. And let's say you go with a currency pair like GBP USD. Since USD is in the reverse, what do? You enter this market as a buy. Are you seeing it? You enter this market as a buy. So that's how you work with the news. And once you enter that market, I can assure you that you win that trade. Are you kidding? Now, so having done that and try the rest too, you can even use your demo account to practice this thing on Monday. Are you with me, class? You can even use your demo account. Let me even see what this Mr. Gospel is saying. Use your demo account to practice this on Monday to see if truly you will not win that trade. Are you with me? Let's proceed. The next one I talk about here is investing.com. I beat my chest that you love what I'm about to say on investing.com. Investing.com is actually a site whereby forex traders they used to predict the number of pips that will appear weekly. There are so many things you can. In fact, I love this website because you can make a lot of analysis from it. That's one reason why I love investing.com. So the best thing to do on investing.com is go to tools, go to tools, click on click on there's no need to click on currency volatility. Let's see how volatile the currency will be. Look at this. Calculated over past weeks. I can even put over 1 week here. Calculate. Can you see? Calculate over 1 week. I can put calculate over 2 weeks. Plus, you know what this means? It means that this shows you the pips that is assigned to the trade for that week. I repeat, it means that this is the pips that is assigned for the trade for that week. The reason why I don't usually use this section of this website is that I am a man of 10 pips. Once I enter my trade, I make 10 pips. I make 10 pips. I make 10 pips. I'm okay with 20, 30 pips in a day. I'm out of the market. I'm not somebody who wants to go and make 1 million in a day. Even the people that have growing businesses, they don't make money like that. Before that, people they started making money like that. They suffered at a point. So if anybody tell you that forex is a place to come and make sharp money and get out, or you want to make money to go and pay your child school fees, or that's coming up May, it's just a big lie. I'm just going to be candid with you. But knowing your strategy being right, making this money little by little, you get there. Are you with me? So AUD card, so 88 pips is assigned to it. And do you know why I even love this site? Aside from going to AUD card, knowing 88 pips, what percentage, 0.97, just look at this. The volatility rate is also shown. Like the last volatility that occurred was what? On 13th. Are you with me? You can see it boosted up. And when the market opens, it comes down. Look at it. Hourly volatility, daily volatility. Can you see? Then Friday, Mondays to Fridays, what actually happened? They even ask, what's volatility? It's referred to the variation in the trading price over time. The broader scope of the price variation, the higher the volatility is considered to be. Are you with me? So everything about it is given out here in investing.com. Everything about it is given out here in investing.com. One thing I love about investing.com is the news. Come here and click on news. Go to yes, Forex News here now. Let's go to latest. Okay, let's go now. I was trying to get out the Forex news, but it's obvious that it's actually not showing here. Probably that might have been changed. Even cryptocurrency, everything you see there is present. So you're fine. Let's go straight to technicals. Under technicals, let's click on go to technical analysis. Oh, sorry, this is not what I wrote. I think that's something. They come here. Aha. Look at this. Please let me go to Forex. Can you see? Yesterday in the market, there was a big sell along the line. Euro USD. You can see Euro USD. You have strong sell, neutral, strong sell, strong buy. Whenever you see a market condition like this, don't even bother to enter that because this market is just a confused one. In 5 minutes time frame, they had strong sell. On 15 minutes time frame, it was neutral. Hourly, strong sell. Don't go here. Look at this. Strong buy, strong buy, strong buy, strong buy. So it's an indication that you can enter this market as a buy. If you look at that very well, you see that it is a strong buy. Look at USDCHF. Neutral, neutral, strong buy, strong sell. This one is also wrong because we have three statements. Also very, very wrong. You get so when what's that wrong I meant here was that it's not aligned. If it's going with a strong sell, fine. The three statements here are neutral, strong sell, strong buy. So just let it be neutral. Like if whenever I see a trade giving me strong buy, strong buy, strong buy, strong buy, what do you do? Jump into that market as a buy. Are you agree? Go into that market as what? As a buy. And you see that you are going to make your own profit with ease. Are you there? So let's proceed. The next one I'd like to talk about is Forex Factory. Forex Factory, people don't usually use it like, but some people still do anyway. Forex Factory is just a website where you use to check for the headlines. I majorly use Forex Factory for the headlines of news. Look at the headlines. Look at it. Maroon unpopular plans to raise France retirement age. They enacted into law. So I love this. The headlines are so catchy. ECB short to slow or pause rate hikes in May. Nice. It's just for headlines. And you can check the chart too if you want. How you think? So if I click on this site or I click on something comes up and this is the news. In fact, there's a sentimental analysis here. When I talked about sentimental analysis the very first day, that sentimental analysis here is look at it. The sellers are having more hand than the buyers. Okay. And you see, so that shows that Euro USD is going on a sell. Short traders, long traders. Short traders are the sellers, long traders are the buyers. So let's now go into support and resistance. That will be the last thing for today. Now, support and resistance is actually a trading strategy I know many traders they use, but it all depends on how we trade it. There are two ways you can trade support and resistance. One, trading the bounce. trading the bounce, and trading the breakout. Now, trading the bounce is when you have a situation like this. You know, support and resistance, you have two lines, R and S. So, for there, what you do is you come here. Let's say you have a trade that went as a buy. We are talking about trading the bounce now, and it's here. And let's say there's a sell, there's a retracement here. And the market sold down totally. Then from here, let's say it hits here, it goes up. Let's say another sell appears again. Can you see this? Now, if you look what I've done, I did it such that you have a touch one, touch two, one. Now, look at my screen. If you whenever on a bounce, you have one, two, one, two. The next thing you do as a trader is wait for a retracement here. Once this retracement, you know, this is the buying, the candle that is almost buying after the support hitting. If the retracement comes here, goes down, if this buy goes up again, what do you do? Enter that market as a buy because the market is going to buy and go up. The reverse is the case. What if the condition is not like this? What if you have a buy like this? Sell came down, buy went up, sell came down. Then let's say it went up again. As it was about coming down, selling candle came here. Another one appeared. What do you do? Enter this market as it. So once this one comes here, what do? You enter this place as a sell. I think you enter this place as a sell. Just ensure that when there's a retracement, let me explain this part again. There was a retracement, then this one went up again. But there was a retracement there. Then if a sell finally appears here, enter this place as a sell. Like I said previously, enter this place as a sell. I can assure you that this market will sell, but please take note. When this market sells to this point, I mean, there's no crime if you just go home with your 20 or 30 pips. Are you with me? So, thank you very much, everybody. I appreciate you for attending this training. I will talk about the breakout in the advanced class. Let me leave that for the advanced class. I'll talk about that in the advanced. Like I said, the cost for the advanced class is still 10,000 naira. And I'm going to be dropping the account details tonight on the platform. And The class will start on Tuesday, 18th of April and ends 2nd of May 2023. Thank you so much. God bless you and see you in the advanced class. The time for the advanced class is still the same 9 p.m. I'll be using Telegram. Bye.